What's happening, comic fans? Yes, as promised, here is part 2 of my free comic book day haul, which was technically part 1 because this is how my free comic book day started. So let's crack it open. Alright, so as stated, this was how my free comic book day actually started over on MyComicShop.com, which has been kind of a thing now for a few years that I've been doing for the offer up the books. For every $5 you spend, you get to pick a free book from, and this year it was 45 you got to pick from, and I was able to get a bunch of them because I had actually just the timing of it, because there was a code word for the X-Men book, so I was able to score, what am I after for X-Men? Some of the X-Men reprints, so I was able to score 6 of those, which was wonderful. So I got those, as well as bundle number 1 and bundle number 2. A bunch of the free comic day books, so that worked out spectacularly. And yeah, so now you get to see everything that I picked up. So let's dive in, and hopefully I don't know where all my back issues are. The 6 back here, I think it was all just the X-Men books, and then just the free books, so there was nothing else. Oh my goodness. That packing slip, keep that. So I definitely, obviously will, so I did get, oh, perfect. They're all right there. So we're going to do those last, of course. And then dive into the free books first. Because some of these, obviously, I have not seen, and I don't think I saw them all in person between the 2 shops that I went to. So, but I do have, we'll have just a handful of duplicates, which I'm okay with, because I can always do something with those. Make sure my X books don't slip out all over the place. All right, so let's see what we got here. Obviously, everybody's seen most of these books, but we'll go over them again. Got the Godzilla book, the New Heroes, Conan, Scourge of the Serpent. I say I won't dwell on these too much because Superman's Good Guy Gang. Everybody's seen most of these, and probably tons of videos. Post Malone's Big Rig. I don't care about Post Malone, but who knows? We'll see what happens. Creaky Acres. I did get some of these for a friend of mine's kid. So we got the Boom Studios 20th anniversary. So shout out to them just for grinding and producing some amazing stories over the years. 2000 AD, seen this book. That was one I picked up already. And of course, I had to snag the Gundam Wing because I am absolutely a Mobile Suit Gundam Wing fan. Gundam Wing is actually my favorite Gundam series. Shout out to Death Scythe. I Hate Fairyland. Bad Kitty. And some of these I had no idea what they were besides the title. A couple of them I did look up because I had just nothing to go off of. Will Eisner, shout out to him, of course. RIP. Rest in Comic Book Paradise. Gargoyles, for all the 90s kids out there. The EC Blood Type book from Oni. So that's another duplicate. Cool Power Rangers cover for Power Rangers Prime. Those Power Rangers are VR Troopers number 0. So they're doing a lot over there with those. So that's Boom Studios again. And of course, the Blue Bomber. I had to get Mega Man. Never going to pass up some Mega Man action. So, yeah. Was that Udon? I don't know if they had... Oh, well. And then we got Archie's Comic Spectacular. Archie and this gang. Still going strong, so... Let's see what else we got here. The ASM Ultimate Universe book. Street Fighter vs. Rival Schools. Of course, I had to snag that for the gamers out there. For my fellow gamers. Transformers Worst Bot Ever. Another... Oh, wait, I guess I did get the IDW book. Didn't think I did. I thought it disappeared. There was a couple that disappeared, and I feel like that was one. So I wonder if... Yeah, I thought that was one. So, oh well. Is this Phil Noto? Sure is. Star Wars number 0. 10 years of Marvel back at Star Wars, I believe. Yeah, I guess it has been. And then the Superman, or the DC All-In Absolute Universe Special Edition. And I made a mistake in my other video because it's actually basically a flip book, because the other side is on there, DC Universe flip side cover. And of course the Fantastic Four book again. Another duplicate, and this is Isaac and Tower Dungeon. Didn't know what that was. And this Champion book, before all it said was Champion, but it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm still Champion, a graphic novel. So see what that's about. And then this Rick 5 Comic Adventures, but it's Snow Monkey, Enigma Town, something else. I thought that was a full title, but got Black Mirror, San Junipero, one of the more popular episodes. So kind of just taking off, maybe like doing a, I don't know, continuation or a spinoff of that one. So we'll see. Kagura Baki, who's this from? Viz. Viz always drops something for Free Comic Day. Got Diablo. The art looks familiar, but I don't know. It's not Bill Sienkiewicz, is it? Oh, wait. Cover Nick Moranovich. Oh, Moranovich. And then Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls. Interesting. What's the word I'm looking for? Collab or crossover. Of course, definitely The Phantom was up there. It's one of the main books I wanted to check out. Speed Racer. Figure what the hell. See what Matt Cave does with that. Mark Spears Monsters. Horror, but from King Spot. Don't know anything about what they're trying to do with that. Dr. Seuss graphic novels, sampler kind of thing. Dr. Seuss, why not? And then last up, we have the Energon Universe book. I've not read any of the Energon Universe stuff. Always been, G.I. Joe has always been one of my favorite properties. Transformers, not so much, but I can appreciate it. So when they brought it all back and did all that, I have not touched any of it. I honestly just haven't been interested in seeing them combine the way they have. And so, I don't know. We'll see what that's like. Now we get on to the real goodness of the haul. Looking at some more X-Men reprints that I still need to get. So I have, there's 23 of them, I believe. And then I already have 5 of them. So I was going through MyComicShop, I was like, all right, we're going to see some, obviously a range of grades. And I figured, what the hell, trying to rack up some. Good time to get a deal on them. And yeah, so we have Bedlam is the Banshee, X-Men 76. So again, the reprints ran from issues 67 through 93. So 64, first appearance of Sunfire. 65, 66, we got the cool Hawk cover, which is actually just a robot Hawk. And then reprints. Basically, title for all intents and purposes damn near canceled. Reprints, and I don't even know how they decided which books to reprint. It kind of jumps around a little bit, and then all of a sudden 93, at some point there's a giant size, and then come back at 94 and they're just rolling into one of the best titles of the time and ever. So yeah, so it was a reprint of Banshee's appearance here, so dig that. And then we have the X-Men, the weirdest superhero team of all time. We got the Blob and the Vanisher. X-Men 86. That wrestling old angel, who's absolutely useless, but I don't say absolutely, but probably pretty damn useless at the time. And then X-Men versus the man called El Tiger, the Power and the Pendant. X-Men number 73. You get 20-cent action there. Yeah, buddy. El Tiger. Yeah, they were just doing a lot of stuff going on. And then one of my favorite parts, kind of like those multi-panel, multi-level covers that they did in some of the early X-Men issues, and a couple other types, some Spider-Man stuff as well. Probably, yeah, some Avengers maybe, but X-Men had a few of them in those early issues. Our title is simply I, Lucifer, enough said. X-Men number 71. So that's just a few issues into the reprints there. Still 15 cent. Featuring an untold story of how Professor X lost the use of his legs. So the fellow down there is not Magneto, despite what the colors may look like. That is Lucifer. So yeah. And then, yeah, that's the Blob. And then this cover here, the end of the Dread Mutant Monster Master, or of the X-Men. Don't miss the fateful finale. X-Men, where we at? 87. And you recognize that cover because that's been used a couple times. I know the reprint, or one of the omnibus has this similar cover. It should be the same thing, I think. And then we got the Cobalt Man. This one was one of the lower grade ones, but I think I got it just for the prices to see what the condition would end up being, I think, was one of them. But what is the secret of his power? Why can no one stop the Cobalt Man? X-Men number 79. So, yes, we got X-Men reprints. We got free comic day books between my comic shop, again, where I started, and then the 2 shops I hit. I got all the free comic books I wanted, and damn near all of them. So yeah, just a perfect capper, or just end up being just a wonderful free comic day experience, as I said, and able to snag some more X-Men reprints. So now I'm up to 11 of those 23. And we'll see. Got a couple more conventions this year. We'll see what happens. There's eBay, of course. I'm not in the biggest hurry to get them, but if I come across some deals, I'm absolutely snagging them. And, you know, decent condition. I don't need them in the highest grades, of course. And I'm more lenient with these ones because they're just the reprints than I am with some of the other main books that I'm after. So, yeah, 6-pack of X-Men reprints. So, I dig it. And that is basically a capper to all the Free Comic Book Day 2025. I do have some other things I want to touch on. Just talk about Free Comic Book Day as a whole and why it's so important, but all that good stuff. So, yeah, just share some of your thoughts and some of your experiences of Free Comic Book Day hauls, and just what do you think about it? Still, just does it still mean anything to you? Does it need to continue? Does it need to change in any way? I don't know. Whatever you got, share it in the comments below. Yeah, that is that. Again, my Free Comic Book Day 2025 comic haul part 2, which technically part 1 because it happened first. But yeah, that is that. As always, make sure you check out the socials, genotalkscomics, basically everywhere. Happy reading, happy hunting, happy collecting. I'm Gino. This is genotalkscomics. Thanks for watching, and peace out.